This month, the investment tip of the month is all about multiple offers. And we really want to talk about multiple offers because I think we've lost 3 deals in the last 3 days.
Yeah, so anybody thinking the market's cooling off, well, we're going into multiple offers probably every second or third day.
Yeah, so why are we going into multiple offers on all of our investments or with our clients? Is because we're very, very strict on the criteria. And if we're strict on the criteria, you can bet there's other people that want the property. So I'm going to explain the 3 properties that we lost to. I'll just explain them quickly, step by step, which properties they were. The first one was a duplex in Mayland Heights. It came on for like $315,000.
Yeah.
When a property like that comes on the market, one of us runs out and goes and sees it straight away. We don't even care if the client's available. We just know this is a possibility. This property, Mayland Heights, was on a quiet street. It was semi-renovated. It needed a new roof, needed some cosmetic things done to it. Had a single car garage, and we knew it would rent for roughly $2,300 and cash flow probably $300-400 for our clients. Not only that, buying it at $315,000, we figured we could have flipped it out for around $365,000 once it was legal and had the right tenants in place. So it was a winner. So when I got there, I put my clients on FaceTime and we went through the property on FaceTime, and Artie, who was our client, wanted to buy it. And so what happened with that offer, Artie realized when we were going through the details that she may not be able to qualify. So she got another person that wanted to jump in and qualify and buy the property. The time we signed the contract on that deal and got back to me, and then we came to an agreement, we went in at $300,000. The property was listed at $315,000. I think we came to an agreement at $310,000. I can't even remember. No, we came to an agreement at full list price, $315,000. And the time I got back to the office and to fire it off to the seller, another offer came in, and it was much larger than what we paid or what we had a verbal agreement on, and the sellers wouldn't sign off. So it kind of wasn't multiple offers, but it went into multiple offers. We could have had a choice to go back and put another offer in to get the property, but we decided not to because it was going to be a flip property and it would eat into the profits.
Yeah, so what we really want to stress there is that we're out there looking at those properties for the clients. They don't even have to be there, so we're right on top of them as soon as they come on the market. And if we do lose them, well, we lose them to someone who's probably going to overpay for it. So, you know, it's not much of a loss then to us. Then we just move on to the next property for our client.
Yeah, and that one was just bad timing. What happened with that deal is that, you know what, the time we got the offer back to the seller, they had said, you know what, another offer came in. Do you want to match it? And we pulled out. The second offer was on a flip property in Haysboro. It was, if you've read our book, Fearless Real Estate, it was grandma's house, wasn't it, Tim? It was clean as a whistle. This house, you could eat off the basement floor. That's how clean it was. These people must have lived there for how long, Tim?
Well, they were the original owners, so they had bought it in the early 60s. No, 1958.
You checked it out. So our renovators, Kevin and Melissa, we went after this. We just sold a property, and they made over $200,000 on their last flip. And so we went after this one in Haysboro. We ran all the numbers. It was listed at $525. Once again, we raced over there. The clients actually got off work during their lunch break and met us at the property. And the time we wrote up the offer, there was 3 more offers coming in. So we were the 4th. We were one of those 4 offers. And we put in a good offer. I can explain what we did because it
never went through.
It never went through. Like, we didn't get it, and it's now sold, so we can fully disclose what's happened. And initially we were going to go in at list price, but because there was 3 other offers, we had to bump up our offer, and we went to a max of $530. And the reason why we went to a max of $530 is because our clients, we've just sold their flip property, and they can't take this new property till November 15th.
And that's when their existing property sells. So that's when they're going to get paid out on their existing property. So they need that cash to buy the new one.
Yeah, and when a property's sitting vacant, they could have taken on bridge finance, and we did bump it up to, I think, November 1st to take bridge financing on the second property. But when you actually get a property that is in competing offers like this, now there's 4 offers, we bump the deposit way up. And when I say way up, we put a $50,000 deposit. we removed our property inspection condition and just went with our finance condition, because when you have multiple offers, you need your offer to look really, really good. And you don't really need, when you're flipping a property, you don't really need a condition on the property inspection. Okay, you still have a finance condition there.
You still run a property inspection through there, but that's not conditional on the sale of the house.
Yeah, so what happened with that? The other three offers came in, and our offer was in there, which was a very good offer at 530. And someone came in and put an offer in at 542, no conditions. So we need to explain no conditions trumps everything. Okay, there's nothing you could do. The only thing you can really work with on these multiple offer scenarios is having a really, really tight condition date, possession date, meaning you would take the property off the seller's hands within 15 days and no conditions. And the only thing we were left to work with, we couldn't change our condition days because we had to have a condition in there because our clients needed a finance condition, and we needed a long possession date. So we knew it was going to be tight to get that property, and we missed out. Now, on the third property we lost this week, we just lost it last night on a property in Fairview. It came on yesterday. It's got conditions, and it went. We did another phone call, a FaceTime call.
Yeah,
with our
the
clients.
property came on the market at about noon, and we right away set an appointment up, and we went to view it at like 1:30.
1:30, and our client lives in Whistler, and we did a FaceTime call as well. We said, "Yep, this is it. You have to buy it." And unfortunately, his wife was in a training session last night, and the time he signed the contract straight away, we went in at full list price. No problem at all. With a good deposit, I think the deposit was just $10,000, and it was a pretty quick possession. And anyway, the time that his wife got home from her training, the property had already sold. The realtor was asking me, "Are you bringing the offer? Are you bringing the offer?" And I'm like, "Yes, we are bringing the offer," but the wife just couldn't get there to sign it. So there's one thing we could have done there, and now that we know this, we didn't know this situation was going to happen. We thought the wife could sign it straight away. What could happen in this case is that the husband can sign, and we can add the wife on later. So we want to tell everyone out there, when dealing with multiple offers, you need to get your offer in as soon as possible. You need to sign it straight away, and you need to be ready to counter or to basically sign off on it.
Yeah, and there's a couple other things you can do when you are in a multiple offer situation. We've seen many times where either we will do this or the buying realtor will do this, is you have some sort of emotional story for the seller. So in the case of the Haysboro house, where it was people who had lived there for 50 years, they raised their families there, or their kids there, kids are grown and gone. These people are finally moving out of their house in their older years. So you create a story that, you're moving another young family in, they love the neighborhood, they love the house. So you have tug at their emotional heartstrings to maybe sway your offer a little bit if the prices are similar to the other offers.
Yeah. So I hope you liked our investment tip of the month. We're going to be doing it twice a month, and if you want to have a recap of it, it will be on our YouTube channel, which is Crew TV, and you can subscribe so you get the investment tip of the month every 2 weeks, and you get to hear stories. There is a story. I could see Cole is online. Right now, Cole, we did a little video on your rental property with you and Tasha, and that hit 4,000 views yesterday on Crew TV. So you're famous, man.
Yeah, he's a good-looking guy too, so that might have done it. You just never know.
Yeah, I think it's me. I don't know. It's really Cole and Tasha. Yeah. So